You know, I have to admit that I started making this video clear back in May 4th, and it's been a real struggle, and I promised myself over and over that I would publish it. So today, it's getting published. I don't think it's very good. There is some humor in it, and there is an idea. So if you enjoy it, that's great. If you don't, I'm sorry. Okay, let's get going. Well, I didn't see you there. Hey, I got a project that I want you guys to help me with. I've got some ideas about it. So, this is Dunk with the Not Square Garage. You've probably seen me before. This is about squirrels and birds and nuts. Nuts to all of it, right? Hey, so let me grab this other camera and let me see if you can follow me out front there. Let's go see what's nutty around here. There's the guard dog out there. So here, let me show you this. And it's not here. There you go, oh my God. Let me show you what's nutty out here. This is like take 76 of this. I can't believe that this is such a pain. And now we got this motorcycle. He's gonna blow my sound right out of the... Watch, here he goes. He'll get on it. Yeah, tear him up. Yep. I know you wanted to hear that. So here's what we're looking at. This is what's nutty. I can't believe it. I can't make this video to save my life. Okay, let's see if I can combine a few things together and make a video. This is unreal. So here's this device. You can see it here. And what happens is you fill this up with these peanuts, like this. And the squirrels just love to get them out of there. And it's really pretty cool. And they'll go through it in about a day. Now, a bag of these peanuts, if I can empty this, is about $12, which I'm not complaining. I think it's a fun, nice little hobby. So, let me get a pencil here because I want to show you something. So, I thought, you know, I guess I could use these peanuts. So, I bought them. And then I thought, that's, you know, they're cheaper, they're gonna last longer. And so they're already shelled, makes life easy. They won't get everything all over the yard. And I put the peanuts in there, and there's a slight problem. If you noticed, it's not a good answer. So, that being said, I need to come up with a solution to that. So, what a mess. You see what I'm dealing with here, right? So I thought, you know, why don't I make something similar to what me and my neighbor made to do candy machines. You're probably not aware of them, but anyhow, candy machines, you take something like this and you bore a hole in the bottom of that. You put M&Ms in the top of that. And then, if I can find them real quick, can't find them. You'll get the idea in a minute. Like that. Of course, it's a box all the way around. That goes on top. The M&Ms go in there. And then there's a lever here. Of course, this is a box. And there's a lever that they pull out. And the M&Ms fall into a hole that's there. I don't think I have one of those here. So, little slider. M&Ms fall into there, drop into a cup, and Junior got some free M&Ms. I'm sure you got it. If you didn't figure that out, get on the old interweb. Somebody will show you an M&M candy machine. So, I thought, well, what if I do this? So I come up with something like this. There's my, I could even use that jar, and we got a big hole in here. You got to come down like this, a box, and then that has an opening that is kind of like a bird feeder. And the trick here, so the peanuts are up here and they are down in this chute, or you wouldn't even have to have that. You just have a lid, put it down in there. And the trick is that you got to have something to control them. You just don't want them all dropping down in there. That wouldn't be any fun. You got to have something for the squirrels to do, right? So I figure you run a shaft out here, and you put some sort of a wheel or knob or something for them to turn, and squirrels are pretty industrious. They'll figure out a way to do it. And then in here, and I did make a cardboard mock-up of this, so you have like a paddle wheel. So see, this is going to sit like this, and when they, let's see if I can even do this. Now I'm going to put this out because I've been trying for weeks to get this, and I just want to get something out there for everybody to comment on and tell me if I'm crazy. You know, just walk out in the front yard and just throw peanuts everywhere. Okay, so this is the shaft, and then when they're smart enough to turn it, some of them fall in, not all of them. And of course, this fills up again, right? And when they turn it again, some of them fall out. Simple, right? Okay, so this paddle wheel has to be the size of the box because it has to fully keep, this is just a mock-up, it has to keep all of those peanuts from falling straight down, just like they did when they went through that. Now, we tried to, when I say me and my neighbor, we talked about making a dog treat feeder. And the thing with that is, if we use the M&M's idea, M&M's are smooth, but dog treats are all different sizes. And so the problem with that is they won't come out of that chute. They get stuck. So we came up with it, since I have a 3D printer, I thought about an ice maker, and I came up with this idea. Let's see if this even works. I never tried it. That's kind of how your ice maker works. And when this turns, I'm going the wrong way. See this? When this turns, then stuff is going to come out. Now I think, see that? That's an auger. Yeah, like you didn't know that. Okay, even got a bearing. Now this is a good idea. The only reason I'm not crazy about it is because it's you're mixing 3D printing, which by the way I've noticed everybody is doing in the woodworking community. You're mixing 3D printing with woodworking, but it is a very nice solution. So that's my dilemma. That's what I'm trying to work on. I'll see if I can get this out on YouTube, because I've been trying to get this done for quite some time, and I just haven't got it done. So good, bad, or indifferent, here it goes. I'm going to put it out there, and tell me what you think about this, whether I'm crazy about trying to make this out of wood, or should I incorporate both of these, or do you like the paddle wheel idea? Let's vote on it. I don't know. I think the paddle wheel idea is going to be hard to get precision so that it works, but it'd be pretty neat if it was all done out of wood. So I'm going to take these and put them back out there for the squirrels and let them have fun with it. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching today. And I'm going to see if I can get this put out there for you. If you feel like it, subscribe. That wouldn't be bad. And it's good to see you all out there again. Thanks. Goodbye. See you later. Done. Oh, hi. This is Dunk with Dunks. I don't know it's not. No, geez, don't sneak up on me like that. Hey, it's well, you know me. I'm Dunk with Not Square Garage. I've got something today that I've been trying to get done. I am just having a devil of time with video equipment, but I'll get there. I think I'm trying to be too techy. So anyhow, I want to show you something. The place is going kind of nutty around here, and let me flip this camera back around the other way, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to be walking out there. Hang on just a minute. You're kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, hi. Hey, this is like take 250 for this, and hopefully I get through this. This is just a simple little video. I hope you'll stick around and watch some of the stuff that is all the outtakes of everything that I couldn't make work. Let's hope this one works. I'm gonna try to hustle through it. Uh, this is actually, I think this is called Everything's Nutty Around Here. And really what it is it has to do with the squirrels and peanuts. So uh, if you look down on the table here, so you can see this. Oh, hi. It's Dunk with the Not Square Garage, and things are pretty nutty around here. Uh, I have had this idea for probably a month or over, and it just seems like I can't get this done. I'm working with a gimbal, I'm working with another camera, and one way or the other, this is going to go out today. So let me talk about what's happening and why I call it a little nutty. Because we have these, and these are unshelled peanuts, and then we have shelled peanuts. So I was at a park, and I happened to see this. And what it does, you take the raw peanuts, you put them in there, you hang it up like that, and the squirrels get the nuts out. Kind of cool. Um, and it worked well. In fact, knowing me, I bought two of them. The only problem is that the squirrels are not very uh, dainty eaters, or they're not real clean about their business because they leave the shells all over the place, which I'm not crazy about that. But hey, you know, it's nature. So I thought, I was down at my feed store, and I thought, you know, these would be good because these are already shelled peanuts. Cool. I won't have any mess. So I got those, and I'll show you real quickly here something that I learned that wasn't a good idea. So here's the shelled peanuts, and oops, they all fall out. So that's not a good thing, I don't think. So then I decided, okay, I'm not going to throw these peanuts away. And by the way, they don't taste very, well, not bad. They don't taste very good because they're not cooked either. So, and I'm not about to cook them. So I thought, okay, I got an idea. Why don't I make something similar to our candy machines? Here it is. My neighbor and I made these. They're called M&M candy machines. See that? So what happens is you fill this up and you put a little cup here. The kids just love these. Put a little cup there. That's full of peanuts. And you pull the lever and the peanuts fall right in. See? Peanuts in here. Pull the lever, peanuts fall in the peanuts. M&Ms. You wouldn't believe what I've tried to do to make this work. So here's the simple thing, and we're going to get this done today, one way or the other. So, excuse me. What I thought I would do is make something similar to this, to the candy machine. I could even have the plastic lid or plastic top there. Hey, this is like take 250 for this, and hopefully I get through this. This is just a simple little video. I hope you'll stick around and watch some of the stuff that is all the outtakes of everything that I couldn't make work. Let's hope this one works. I'm gonna try to hustle through it. This is actually, I think this is called Everything's Nutty Around Here. And really what it is it has to do with the squirrels and peanuts. So if you look down on the table here, so you can see this device here. And what you do with that is you take these peanuts and you put them in there. And then the squirrels do all the work of getting the peanuts out, which is fine. The only thing is they're not very neat eaters. So, you know, they're just leaving peanut shells all over my yard and in my mulch and my flowers. And, well, it's, you know, I don't like it. So, so what I did is I saw these at the feed store, and I thought, okay, I'm going to get these. Okay, this seems like a good way to do it. So what I did is I bought them, and I brought them home, and I took them out. And so if you look here, I put them in, and they fall right out of the bottom. That's not a good thing. So, except one or two. But anyhow, they fall right out. And I really can't have that happening. These are uncooked peanuts, so, you know, they're probably not very good to eat. I guess the squirrels love them, but I'm not crazy about them. No. So I got to do something with them. So let's get them out of the way here. Well, so what I thought I would do, and I'm going to try to make this fast because I'm really going to try to get one to work. This, if you look down here on the thing, on the other camera, and I'm saying that to myself so when I edit this is a candy machine. My neighbor and I made these. He came up with the idea. I guess it's something pretty standard. They're pretty slick. And you put M&Ms in here, and then you have this thing here to get them to fall out, and then we put this little cup here, and the peanuts are awful. And you pull the M&Ms out, and they fall into the cup, and you eat them like the kids do. They're fun to make. So I thought, okay, why don't we do that with the peanuts? The only thing of it is the peanuts get hung up in here. Okay, they won't go through. They do and they don't. But I thought the basic idea of this unit, where you have a box, okay, and so you've got a box, and instead of this as the delivery system, we use a wheel. Maybe, you know, not this big, but a wheel that turns, And so when it turns, this is what I came up with. Let's look at it for a minute here. So you're gonna have the thing up top here, and you got this like that. You got a hole in here, box here, whatever. Peanuts are up in here, and then you have a shelf out here where they fall out. Maybe even a trough that comes down like this. Okay, and that's so a little squirrely guy sits down there and he has fun eating them. But how are you gonna get them from here down into this trough? So I thought, okay, this would be a enclosed box of some sort. And I came up with this idea, a paddle wheel, like that. Now, the only thing you need at that point is the squirrel has to turn the paddle wheel to let them come down and into this chute and down here. Now, you know the squirrels are gonna figure that out. So all I need is a wheel like this that they can somehow turn and they come out. That's what I'm thinking about building. That's my paddle wheel. That might be a little difficult because the tolerance has got to be good. I'll have to see when I build a prototype. The other thing, everybody's into 3D printing, and I have that, I must confess. So you could use an auger system. Let me show you. This is similar to how most of the ice makers work. So that this would be up there where they would fall into that, like that. And then when Mr. Squirrely turns the auger, they come out and they fall out into the tray. Now that's a pretty reliable method, but I want to be all wood instead of relying on just for the heck of it. It's not really important. This probably is the best solution. But I'm curious what you think, what ideas you might have. I'm gonna let this video go as it is. This is the only one that the camera hasn't gone nuts on me. I really want to get this done and get it off to you so that you can give me your feedback. I'm curious what you think. I want to get started building the prototype on this and see how well it works or doesn't work. So I appreciate you watching. I think I'm going to make a little statement and go through my outtakes or the failures. And if you want to stick around and watch those, go ahead. So that's all I got for today. I'm going to call this finished. And finally, after a month, I think maybe I've got something that I can put out on the Not Square Garage. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy it, subscribe. I'm going to try to get a lot of stuff out here. I've got some things in the background I want to go through. So have fun, enjoy it outside, and come on, do something. See you later. Bye.